the way I look at it, you're not trading the charts, you're trading your emotions. I can't place more than one trade per day. If you're inconsistent in the gym, most likely you're probably inconsistent on the charts. You know, I believe in a law, it's called the law of correspondence in the Kabbalion, or 7 Hermetic laws of the universe. And it says, as above, so below. And that cannot correspond with trading like enough. You know, the way you live your life, the way you eat, all those little things I feel personally in my life, what I experience goes into trading. I had a mentor who, it was a trading event, and the man told me not to invite my team to the trading event because they're going to want to trade more to build.
What's going on, everybody? This is Solo E. We actually have a special guest today from Chicago, actually.
Yes, sir.
And we met basically through social media in a way.
Yeah.
But I really want to bring you on here because you really got a story. And I know you trade. We just talked. You do taxes as well.
Yep.
And you got introduced in Forex from IML, correct?
Yeah, man.
First
IML.
person I ever had come and do a pod and to actually be from IML. So, yeah, man, I kind of want to hear your story. So, I guess, how old are you, first and foremost?
I'm 23 years old.
23?
Yes, sir.
And you got introduced how again to Forex?
So it was one of my childhood friends. We went to high school, elementary school together.
Okay.
And it was during our winter break for college. I came back, you know, me and all my homies was in the room. He said, hey, man, I got a way for us to get rich. And me, I always been like ambitious. I always been an entrepreneur since I was younger. So, man, I'm like, put me on, you know. So I hopped on the, you know, opportunity call and stuff. And I seen what it was, and I just ran with it. I mean, I seen it was a dude on there that was making $10,000 a month at 22 years old. I'm like, if he can do it, then I can do it. You know, I'm an athlete. You know, I played baseball in college. I was always playing sports, so I always had that you know, that mentality to always win. So that's when I got involved in it, man. And then from there, I mean, that's what she wrote. Yeah.
And was it a house meeting you got introduced? Like,
nah, it was on a call.
It was just all call.
It was all call, man.
Okay.
All call.
So I got some. I guess I got some questions on that part too. So like, I know for me, I've been teaching for a while, and I used to have my students come to me and ask me, "Had you ever heard of IML?" Or people would say, "Is Forex a scam?" I'm like, "What makes you think it's a scam?" And they'll always come up with this IML thing. Don't you got to bring people to your home? I'm like, what? I literally got confused. I'm like, wait, I never heard nobody say something like this.
Yeah.
So I guess what IML kind of really boosts the industry in a way.
Oh,
would you say?
For sure. 100%. It would be so many. A lot of the really wealthy traders right now heard about trading from IML.
Crazy.
You know? And that's why I say it's all about the way you look at it. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, whether it's network marketing or not, they did introduce us to a skill that we most likely would have never heard about or never even would have thought of, to be honest with you. So I always respect it. I mean, I left it alone, but I always will respect the process I went through, the people I met, and just the opportunity, period. So
walk me through that process. So you've been in IML for how long?
I was in it started at 18. I stopped at 22. So it was around like 4 years.
4 years.
3 to 4 years that I was in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think you said you got in a leader position, right?
I made it to Chairman 10. I was the first person. I was a Chairman 10 in Chicago. So Chairman 10 means you have like 500 people plus on your team, and you're getting $10,000 a month. So I made it to that position. It was nice, but it's all $10,000 a month, right? I said $10,000 a month, but really, like if you don't have 500 people on your team for each month, then you don't make the 10,000. You'll de-rank to platinum 5,000, etc.
Okay.
You know, but you're still making a yearly salary of like 50,000.
Not
you
bad.
know, it's not bad, but the amount of work you put in, you know, is like you can go work a job and make 50,000. You understand what I'm saying? You can go do something where it don't take that much energy and effort and stress about worrying about so many people to make that 50,000. You know, so
how are you bringing these people in?
Just learning how to tap into people's network. So like, I know you. Well, let's say for instance, Jalen, right? That's how I even heard about you. Jalen, he introduced me to you, right? And you know so many people within the trade industry. I tap into your network, and that's how we build. So you would basically you would bring somebody in, and after you bring them in, then you would schedule a meeting. Hey man, so congratulations, you just got started. We're gonna schedule you a meeting, man, because you know you got introduced to this amazing opportunity here, and I know you want your family to hear about this too, right?
Yeah.
And after that, we'll do 4 different meetings. They'll make a list of 100, and they'll call them, hey, look, what's going on, Mom? I have a call today at 4 o'clock, learning about investments. And then they'll get them on, and I'll be the one on the call that'll orchestrate it and show them the plan.
I guess this is my problem though. Like with IML, so you basically, I guess majority of IML leaders were making money by bringing people in, right?
Most of them was making their money by that.
But what was the products?
No. So that's one thing about it's all about the way you look at it, because the products were actually thorough.
Got you. Okay.
It was something that was called Go Live, or IML Academy, which is basically so they have a course, right? Mm-hmm. And after the course, they have a Go Live where they have multiple traders that get on live at a certain time and like help you out, right? So they have the IML Academy, which is basically the course, the Go Live, and then lastly they had like the product, so the harmonic scanner. It was just like basically a tool that would tell you when to get in and when to get out, which it was thorough. People can become profitable from it, with certain different strategies if they knew about the main thing, which I know you're going to tap into, which is the psychology part. So that's what I feel was the gap. That's why I think IML Academy, I mean, they're still going on now. They're called IML Academy. They used to be called IML. But they're still going on now, but I feel like they took that huge loss, a huge drop, because it's like you're selling a dream, to be honest with you. Because, yeah, you can get on here and make some money, but it's like the casino. I can say, hey, bro, let's go to the casino.
Right.
You're going to make some money. Potentially, you can make some money, but you don't understand, the people don't understand that it's so much mentally that you have to understand and be calm and let the trades play out.
But nobody wasn't really teaching that, though, right? Was it more like hype?
I would say that they
Let's be honest. Was it hype, though? Or do you feel like it was hype?
Yes. No, it was hype, but it was hype because of the leaders.
Got you.
Everything goes off of a leader. So you have a leader, like I had a mentor who, it was a trading event, and the man told me not to invite my team to the trading event because they're going to want to trade more than build. You understand what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, like it was very manipulative. You feel me? So I can't say that the products were bad, bro, because they were actually good. If you actually hop into the products and focus 100% on the products and blurred out all of the, hey man, hop on this motivational call to bring people in, you would definitely be good. You would be a solid trader.
Got you.
I don't think they hit enough at the psychology part within IML Academy, but they most definitely gave you enough value for you to be successful, for sure.
I believe that. I do believe that. I definitely can vouch for that part. So I guess we can kind of go back to, you said IML introduced you to trading, right? And we were talking earlier, and basically you said something that I'm already knowing where you at in trading as far as like the way you think about it, psychology, right? Right. Let's talk about that, because I really want people to understand how important psychology is, right?
Man, that is the most important thing. And not even just with trading, like I believe in a law, it's called the law of correspondence, within the Kabbalion, or 7 Hermetic laws of the universe. And it says, as above, so below. And that cannot correspond with trading like enough. Like, the way you live your life, the way you eat, all those little things I feel personally in my life, from what I experience, goes into trading, right? Like, if you're inconsistent in the gym, most likely you're probably inconsistent on the charts. If you're inconsistent with your eating habits, most likely you're inconsistent on the charts.
I want to talk to you about today's sponsor, Bitsgap. If you are in tune with what's going on right now with automation trading, well, Bitsgap is one of the innovators that is doing this at this moment. Right now, you're able to use Bitsgap on their mobile app to connect any exchange that you have, and you can select any bot strategy to automatically take trades for you while you're living your life. The cool thing is, I'm gonna show you how it works right now using your phone. So first, once you have the actual mobile app, you can get that on your Apple Store. You're now able to select either a demo account or you can do a live account. Right now, you guys see I'm currently on the strategy bot page, which basically means what I said. If you want to select any particular bot based off a specific strategy, you're able to do that here. Now, as you come to the portfolio section, you're able to see all of the coins that you're currently holding. Next, as you see, this plus sign gives you the ability to select any bot strategy you are looking to do. Therefore, you have your typical grid bot strategies. You also have the DCA bot strategies, and anybody here here that's looking to trade futures, this is perfect for somebody like me and somebody like you. If you want to do DCA future bot, you also have that as well, along with combo and BTD bot. It's all based off of your strategy, your style, but basically all you do is hit select. You get to choose the amount of leverage you want to use. You get to choose if you want to do long, shorts, or regardless, you get to choose if you also want to do isolated or cross. So it's really all up to you when it comes down to this. And like I had told you guys earlier, you have other innovative things added to this tool, which means you can also back test, and you can actually test this strategy before you actually decide to use it, just to make sure this is actually a profitable strategy, because we don't want to just get something that's not profitable. And one last thing I do want to mention, like I mentioned before, is you get to select your exchange that you are using right now, which I use crypto.com and I also use Binance. But for anybody here that use Bybit, that use 𝐑𝐄𝐃 or use anything else, you can come in here, add it in here, and allow your bot to do all of the trading for you. So if you guys want the link to this, make sure you check the link down below to get access to this, and you will get exclusive offers as well. But other than that, let's go ahead and get right back to this pod. Your boy Solo, let's do it.
Are there some people that do it? Yes, there are some people that do it, but it's like, if you want that for sure way that you know you're going to be able to have some type of success, it's like it got to be all around, because it's so hard to turn that switch on and off. If you're a person that know how to turn it on and off, then that's good for you. But if you got to keep that switch on, you know. So the psychology part, man, it really transformed me when it comes down to knowing how to control my emotions. Yeah, you know, knowing about breathing patterns and stuff like that. Every emotion is connected to a breathing pattern. And a lot of people don't even know that.
Man,
when
I didn't
trading.
know that. That's actually powerful to know.
When you're mad, what are you doing?
That's true. That is
it's
true.
A breathing pattern. When you're sad, you know, doing all of that. So you have to know the different breathing patterns. So by doing one simple deep breath can get you on that pattern of a calm state of mind. Everybody's different, because everybody grew up a different way. And
experiences,
yeah, that's what I believe is based upon a good trader, not, you know.
So how do you take that into the trading?
Oh, so it's the way I have to look at it as, because I did sports and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And my psychologist with trading, he taught me to look at trading as like a game. Before the game, I got my music in. You know, I'm getting ready for this 1 hour, 2 hour span of focus that I have to have, you know, to play my hardest. So that's the same way I look at trading now. Like, because like before I would come to trading like, man, mate, I could be doing anything, bro. Come off a plane to trade. You know what I mean? Just get into an argument to trade. And one thing about like IML Academy, they really used to say this. They used to say, man, if you're going through something with your girl, or if you know, going through something with your kid, don't trade. And I used to really be like, man, I could just turn on a switch. But it takes so much to really get your emotions and get that calm state of mind of what it takes to trade. So
it's powerful.
Yeah, man. That's what I learned. And I look at it just as like pregame. So before I trade, I gotta have a pregame. Even after I trade, I gotta have a pregame. You gotta stay neutral within it.
What's your pregame?
Yeah.
What's your pregame?
So my pregame is, I love The Godfather, the movie The Godfather. Okay. So I listen to that theme music before I start. Because in The Godfather, he was very disciplined when it came down to following the rules. You know, he had to, you know, get his brother up out of there, because his brother, you know, betrayed him. And that's your brother, man. Like, a lot of people cannot do that. Luckily, we're in a field in the industry where we don't have to get rid of our brother or stuff like that. But that's the level of discipline that it takes, though. Like, you got to be able to cut them losses short. You know, you got to know when it is to pull profit. You got to know how long you can trade for. Like, a lot of people are different. I can't, as of right now, with my psychology and stuff, I can't place more than one trade per day.
Wait, hold on. Wait, really? Wow.
Yeah.
You're the first I actually heard, so you cannot place no more than one trade a day. Are you, I guess that goes into the next part. So do you swing trade then?
No. I'm an intraday trader.
Okay.
So I hop on the charts and I look for my setup. I got one opportunity. I got one shot. Mm-hmm. So that's a hack, to be honest with you, to like really bypass all like the psychology stuff and all. I mean, you'll always have to learn different things, but if you want to narrow it out, one trade a day, because so many emotions and stuff come up after that second trade. It's just like gambling, like you lose.
That is actually true. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
So
I see what you're doing. I like
myself, I seen success in trading, and I seen less emotion involved when I placed one trade. Why? If I only place one trade, I'm not selling for no average setup. You know what I mean? Or no setup that's a gamble. I'm really trying to find that best setup that I can.
Yeah.
You know, so like I said, man, trading is so individual, it's so internal that it's like everybody got their own different strategy, you know, because when you're coming to the charts, the way I look at it, you're not trading the charts, you're trading your emotions. Because everybody see the same thing, you know? So why is it that if me and you see the same thing, bullish followed by bearish, so that means resistance should be above, right? But why is it that we both know that's resistance, so it should come down?
Yeah.
So, I mean, are we trading the charts or are we trading our emotions? Because you could probably stay in it longer than I can just because you've seen the market do something consistently more than I have.
Trading off emotion. I like that.
Yep.
So what's your strategy then based off of the one trade you take? What's the strategy that you look for? What do you use?
I would say it has a lot to do with support and resistance, supply and demand.
Okay.
So I really focus like on detail on the candlestick formations.
Okay.
Not as in like the bullish engulf. I don't call it that. I just call it a bearish followed by bullish is support below, and bullish followed by bearish is resistance above. So my whole intel is I want to buy low, sell high. Like I know there's a lot of traders that they don't believe in that, but at the end of the day, like I said, everybody's different. I believe that I should buy low and I should sell high. I look at it as an entrepreneur because that's what I am. I'm an entrepreneur. Those shoes you have on, would you go buy those shoes for the highest price or for the lowest price?
Definitely the lowest price.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to wait till I get a discount in order to buy the market.
Got you.
Right.
Got you.
And vice versa. If you want to sell those shoes, you're gonna sell it for the highest price or for the lowest price?
Definitely the highest price.
Yeah. So that's the way I personally look at the market.
Okay.
And if you trade that way, you kind of on playing with liquidity because
basically,
right. If the market is at a resistance, it's resistance at resistance, right? And the market goes above the resistance. That's where the liquidity is at. So, but to be more focused and on point with the strategy is like, okay, I want to sell high, right?
Right.
I'm gonna wait for that resistance to be formed. So if I see a bullish followed by bearish at a high, I don't have a problem with selling it. You know, and losses are gonna come regardless. But I feel better taking a loss selling at a high than selling at a low. Yeah.
How do you handle your losses?
Okay. Before or now?
I want to hear the before and I want to hear the now. I want to see the transition,
yes.
growth.
Yeah, because all of this stuff that I'm bringing up is because I went to a psychiatrist, a trading psychiatrist and stuff.
But wait, before that, I think maybe you need to touch on that though, because you said you actually go see psychiatrists.
Yeah.
I read psychiatrists, but like psychology books, right? But talk about that because I need to take notes right now.
What I truly think, what I believe is that everybody is different. Everybody's childhood is different. So what it takes for you probably is not what it takes for me. Think about health. You look like you in shape. Some people can just go to the gym and eat whatever they want. But some people really got to focus on what they eat, right?
Right.
Genetics. And I believe that as above, so below has a lot to do with trading. So like for me, bro, I listen to all of the books, bro. You can name any psychology book and I've read it. I've listened to it. But I would still have some troubles and stuff, And when I got with the psychiatrist, I'm thinking that's all he was going to show me. But he showed me the breathing, It has a lot to do with breathing. When you trade, it's like poker, like you got to keep that poker face. You got to stay neutral. Me, I get swung back and forth a lot. Yeah. I used to take a loss, be like so mad. Like no matter how many books I read, none of that whatsoever in my face, I would just get mad. Why? Because a lot of stuff had to do with my childhood that I had to get through with him. When I take a win, I would get very excited, euphoria feeling. Oh man, what can stop me? So if I get on the winning streak, I'm gonna place this trade, and this particular trade is not going in my direction, but I'm gonna keep holding it because I'm a winner. I didn't really won. So what I seen the difference was, with this psychiatrist, it's a lot of meditation. Okay. Guided meditation as well. And at the end of the day, it don't gotta be whether you were consistent profitable trader, a not profitable trader, or a trader that is profitable. To be honest with you, it all depends on how far you want to get to. Because the gentleman I go to, he still trains a person that has a $200 million trading account. And because it gets to a certain point, like, he had a trader that has an account of six figures, multiple six figures.
Mm-hmm.
Every time that trader would get over seven figures in his trading account, he would go all the way back down to six figures. And that trader, when he dove deep into his life, his father always told him that, hey, no one should be earning $1 million a year. Like, how are you even worth earning that? That's what the guy's father used to tell him all the time. So when my psychiatrist was talking to that guy, he really helped him rise above that thought. Because if somebody's telling you something over and over and over, my name is Malik. My dad and mom call me Malik over and over and over. That's how I know my name. So if his father kept telling him no one should earn $1 million in 1 year, it was programmed into his mind.
Consciously, it's
He had
programmed.
to rise above that. Now, that trader is doing pretty well from what Randy's, saying. But
Okay.
yeah, man, that's my opinion on, like,
I'm gonna need this connect.
Yeah, for sure,
real,
man.
for real.
He's really, really good, bro. And it's as above, so below. Help me with my health, help me with my, business, everything, all across the board, with the way I communicate with people, the way I notice when I get emotional. I know how to break up that emotional pattern by using the breathing methods that he taught me.
So do you? I'm guessing what? Do you meditate then?
Yes, I gotta meditate because I'm still within it now. Like, I've been doing it now for like 5 months.
Okay.
Meditate at least 1 to 2 times a day, but that's a part of my routine. So my routine is first thing I do, I don't look at the charts until I meditate and until I look at a journal of my family, because I'm very family oriented. So like I really treat it like a pregame, man. I'm looking at my mom, my grandma, my little cousins, because I don't have any kids yet. So I'm looking at my little cousins, and I'm realizing, what am I doing this for? And I'm also connecting it, attaching it to, if I break my rules, I'm breaking the trust with my family. You feel me? Because I want to be that person that sets my family financially free.
Got you.
So yeah, I kind of make it deeper. I kind of make it bigger than me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that's my routine. That's what I learned.
Damn, that's powerful.
Yes, sir.
Definitely powerful. I like that a lot.
But sometimes it don't even take, like, people, that may be a lot to some people. They may not need all of that, but I need all of that.
Well, you say some people don't really need all of that. So you basically saying, like, for some others, they probably just need to read a book or just listen to some audio books, or maybe it's just...
Some people could,
Gotcha.
It's all about what it takes to make that decision. It's all a decision.
It's all a decision.
It's all about a decision, and I guess I had to spend a couple $1,000s in order to make that decision. Because books are $30 and all that. It's like, I can go read every single psychology book.
Right.
But when I had to put up, a couple $1,000s, I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing everything that it takes. But I know meditation works a lot, though. That's something very big a lot of people miss out on. Forget trading. Let's not even talk about trading. Let's talk about life. Life, it has a lot to do with it. Everything is internal, then becomes external.
That's a powerful message. I mean, that's what a successful trader really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say this all the time because everybody asks me, what's a successful trader? Or he's not a successful trader because his strategy doesn't work. Or I'm like, it's not about that. It's not about that.
Yeah.
It's how disciplined are you on the charts, And
that's what I said to you. When I first, every time that I don't really see that many successful traders because of where I like live at and stuff. And then me not being in that industry anymore, I don't really see it. So when I see a trader now and they're successful, I'm automatically knowing that this guy is disciplined. This is a disciplined person that I'm looking at right here, because it takes another level of discipline that people really can't even imagine. They can't even imagine.
What's crazy? I feel like for me, I'm very hard-headed, right? So I try. There's so many different, I guess, techniques that I try to discipline myself.
Right.
And me just writing it down, and constantly writing it down, like every other week or every other day.
Right.
it made me become better, and better. So I always tell people the best advice I can give is just write everything down. Like a lot of people say, oh yeah, this is this and this and this and this. Right. But if you write, that's the first part. At least try to write your, I guess you could say your rules, what time, whatever it is, right? Yep. Write that down and then try to follow that. If you can follow that, then the more you can follow that, the better you become. You know what I'm saying?
The more you can, and some people, like I was the type of person where I did all of that, but I still would break my rules.
Still would break your rules.
Yeah, and that's when it comes down to you got to dive deep. Like, so if you're that person right now that's watching this podcast and you're doing it, because I was one of them people that was doing everything that somebody told me. As in like writing it down and stuff. But it's like when you get in that action, like trading is truly to me not about winning and losing. It's about how well can you be with your entries and your exits. How well can you keep your composure during that trading time? And that's what
you never know if you're gonna win or lose. You don't control it. Yeah. You don't control the market.
Yeah. So exactly.
I always say that. Never stress over something you can't control. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's why I just go back to the one trade a day. Like one trade a day helps me look at it as just a coin flip.
I like that though. One trade a day.
Yeah, it helps me look at it as like a coin flip instead of like if I flip a coin 3 times and it land on tails every time, but at the end of the day it should be 50-50, I'm gonna be mad, right? Because it landed on tails every single time. But at the end of the day, it's probability. It could have landed on heads 3 times. But I'm going to be more emotionally attached to it if it does it 3 times than if it does it 1 time. Because 3 times, it's like, damn, like, is the world against me? But if it do it 1 time, it's like, next time.
So basically, you're saying if you were to trade 1 time, trade another time, let's just say this was a winner the first time, a winner the second time. You're like, oh, yeah, let me press that buy button again. 3rd time.
Oh, let me add on some more leverage, too.
Let me add on some more leverage. Yep. 3rd time, boom. Rather than you just like, nah, forget all that.
Yeah.
One trade, win or lose, it is what it is.
One day at a time. And that's like, this is my favorite quote right now, is take life one day at a time. Because, I can't control a week from now. I can't control 2 weeks from now. But I can control every day leading up to that. And because I was a guy that was I'm still very goal oriented, but I've noticed that I need to focus on the micro steps that it takes to get there more so than like, oh, I want to be a millionaire. I want to make $1 million at the end of the year.
Right.
Granted, that's my goal. I'm going to put that up and I'm not going to look at that anymore. Me personally, I'm going to look at the action steps that I said I had to do every day in order to get there.
Exactly. The baby steps, exactly.
Yeah.
That's powerful too.
Man, I'm telling you, because I would just look at that 1 million every day. And it would be so far of a gap within it. But it's like, but if you focus on every day, that gap is and eventually it's gonna
build up that structure. You know, have that structure, plan it out, very detailed.
Yeah.
And you would definitely get there.
Yeah, right. For sure, man.
So all right, so basically I guess right now, are you trading personal account or funded accounts right now, or what are you doing with that?
Yeah, so I was with EA funding for
EA funding.
Yeah, I was with EA funding. I was with the Funded Trader as well. But what's going on right now with the MetaTrader 5 and stuff like that, I just moved on from Forex and I'm trading futures now. Okay, so right now I'm in the process of getting funded with Apex and stuff, and I also have another business, so I do taxes also. So during the tax season, I try not to trade because I'm so busy. Like I have a lot of clients. I'm really working like at least 12 to 15 hours per day, like for 3 months straight, I would say.
Do you have any traders that you do taxes for?
No, not any traders that I do taxes for now. Nope. More so I do a lot of personal clients, personal taxes. Oh, so people that just have W-2, 1099, and they have some dependents. Okay. I'm more so on the side of that, which this year I'm going more towards like the business clients and things of that nature.
Talk to me when you get there.
Yeah.
If you're already there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
For sure. Well, taxes is very simple. Like it's a simple process on business taxes or personal taxes. More so for you, what you're looking for are strategies in order to, be able to pay less taxes.
I ain't
be
trying
honest
to pay
with you.
Uncle Sam a half.
Yeah, right. Like
Nah.
that's what you're really looking for. But when it comes
Yeah.
out to doing the taxes, it's very simple. Like, what are your expenses and what's your income?
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's not really hard. But yeah, definitely. Once I, figure out some more strategies, which I actually know of some, but for legal purposes, I can't say on like here. But I'll definitely let you know for sure.
I we gotta talk about
Yeah,
taxes
yeah,
different
yeah,
because I'm gonna we'll talk about that.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
it's a different. I got a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
Let me
no,
just tell you
I'm
that
already
right now.
knowing, bro.
I got a lot to
For
talk
sure.
about. But all right, so you said funded accounts, right? And then how do you feel about this whole transition thing that happened with the medical saying?
I feel it's a wake up call
Mm-hmm.
to like, not to say to be in a rush. Yeah, to be in a rush to become more disciplined. Because like, man, it's like I've been trading for 3 years now, and I haven't got to the level that I want to yet. But it's to the point of like, I could have got there within them 3 years if I would have just been disciplined with these prop firms, because that was an opportunity. And their prop firms are still out here. I mean, to each his own. I don't want to trade on all of the different brokers that they have. I'm, I like MetaTrader 5, and the other ones are just too difficult to deal with. So I'm like, I'm just gonna switch over to futures and stuff because it's regulated and it's more safer.
Facts.
And right now I'm actually talking to a gentleman that knows how to set up his own broker. Like, it's gonna be directly with the markets instead of depositing money to like a broker. And that's more so what I want to be on. Like, I don't want nobody in control over like my money. Like, I'm really from the south side of Chicago. Like, bro, I would be very upset. You know what I mean? If somebody took my money, bro. So
no, I feel you 100%.
Yeah,
That's crazy. You brought that up.
yeah.
That's where mine is at right now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my mindset is completely different. We'll talk off camera about it though, but 100% completely different. But yeah. So basically, really, what comes down to it is discipline, right?
Yeah.
You got to be disciplined, and without that, there's really no whole point.
Yeah, it's no point.
Basically,
I mean, yeah,
because if
you
look
want
at
to
it
gamble,
like that,
if you want to gamble, if you want to go to the slot machine, you just treat it like a slot machine.
Yep.
But I mean, who wants to do that? Who wants to just go and lose money?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's just what it takes. Like, it's a black or white. You know what I mean?
Definitely black or white.
It's what it takes, and that's it. So, yeah, that's my perspective on trading. But it's life though too. It's like any person that's successful right now, that's what it was. They had to just do it like Nike. Like, that's my favorite quote. Just do it.
Just do it. It's a classic quote, man. I say it all the time. Just do it. Like,
because so many thoughts don't come up. Like, oh, well, what if this happened? And what if this happened? And just do it, and you'll see what happens. Exactly. And 9 times out of 10, none of that stuff you thought about is gonna actually happen. Yeah. So,
and it'd be crazy too. It's not even that, but you get to saying all these different things because you manifesting it too much, and you're not even realizing you are in a bad way.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, this gonna happen. I don't want to do it, and literally, it happens. That's because it's your energy. You already pushed towards it happening. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Besides, if you just focus on like, just get it done, just do it.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
Yeah, and that's a neutral way of looking at it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like right now in my life, I'm focused on being as neutral as I can. So even when I get too, excited or happy, I just try to just calm down.
Calm down, yeah.
Because it's like eventually we're gonna get to a point where we doing days, multiple 6-figure days and 6-figure days and stuff, and it's like there's some traders where they look at that as just nothing. It's all relative. So, and it's all percentage wise. That's why, like, right now, with the space I'm in, and when I start to promote, my mentorship and stuff like that, again, I will focus on only percentages instead of focusing on numbers, because it's all relative. I could say, hey man, I made $10,000 today, but that's not relatable.
Definitely
to other people,
to others, yeah.
And that's what IM Academy, not Forex. IM Academy really taught me.
You just slipped up and I'm no, I'm playing.
Nah, that's facts. So a lot of people they took Forex as IM Academy. They thought Forex is real network marketing, but Forex is just a financial market. But to my point is that Damn, I just forgot what I was saying, bro.
You were saying about Forex, IML, then you got to percentages.
Percentages,
Yeah,
yes.
the percentages.
Yes, that's my main point there. When it come down to percentages, right? I feel like I would be leading somebody on, telling them, "Hey, man, I just made $10,000 in a day."
Right.
To me, that's not authentic. That's not relatable to a person. You know, if you have $100,000 account and you made $10,000, that means that you just made 10% today.
Yeah.
So
basically.
if that person, hey man, I just made 10% on my account today. That means, so okay, bro, if you got $10,000, that means you would have made $1,000 today. It's more relatable and it's just more real, you know, because talking about them big numbers, oh, I just made 50,000, I just made 200,000 a day. Yeah, you're helping people out, but I feel like you're really hurting them as well.
Yeah, at the end of the
Because they feel like if they're not making 50,000 or 200,000 in that day, they're not doing a good job.
That's what Forex, but that's what the whole industry is becoming as far as teaching right now.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody's doing how to make $5,000 in a day.
Yeah.
But I get it though. It's a way to get them in there.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's marketing, it's business, but it all depends on how you want to run your business. For me, trading is an escape from people. And some individuals, they look at trading as an opportunity to build up a community.
Yeah.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with building up the community, but it's what is it based off of? What is the structure? You know, and because I seen me having 500, 600 people on my team and it going to 150 in less than a month and a half.
Damn.
So it's like, what's
how
your
did it
structure?
go from 5 to 150?
So if we would bring in, say for instance, we would bring in 100, 200 people within 1 month. And that next month they don't pay their bill. I lose them all. You understand what I'm saying?
And you drop.
Right, and I'll drop rank, you know? So it's just to the point of like, how relatable can you be? And what vision can you paint for people? Are you painting a vision that's too big for people to even fathom? And they're gonna get discouraged because it's so far away. But if they look at it from a percentage standpoint, 1% a day.
Yeah.
2% a day.
Yeah.
5% a day. And as I really dive into the real industry of trading, which is like the Warren Buffetts and like things of that nature, they only talk percentages.
Yeah.
Most of the time they talk percentages. They're not talking about, man, I just made $7 million, you know, off this one stock. They're not saying
I would
that.
never hear Warren Buffett say anything
No,
like that.
they're gonna say, oh, I made around 2 to 3%, you know, or whatever amount that they had made.
Exactly.
So, and that's the level that I'm going to get to, is a more of a level of that nature where 1% to me is going to be XXX. I don't even want to let people know. You feel me? But that's how you stay neutral as well.
Exactly.
Man, I just get on social media saying, oh man, I had a $20,000 week before. And that $20,000 a week brought me so much chaos with people asking for money, friends, all that. And it messed up my mentality when it came down to like the charts. So from there on, I was just like, yeah, I don't even want to post my profits. You know, for me,
Right.
For me, like I said, everybody's different, but for me, it has an effect on me when I post my profits.
That's smart though.
Yeah,
Like, that's really smart. Like I actually want to start implementing that and be more cautious of how I do my videos.
Yeah.
And what I say.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
and
I
that's
made
taxes
10,000.
too, bro. I got a lot to do with taxes.
Yeah.
Cause Uncle Sam coming on that Instagram.
Definitely.
Yeah, they doing all that. So it's like stay under the radar.
I had somebody message me saying they wanted to see my trading. My trading statements. I was like, no, I ain't trying to send you. That's like sending my bank account and bank statements.
Yeah.
But he explained his reason why. I'm like, I feel you, but
I mean, I understand that, but it's like I look at trust as the definition of trust. So if I'm telling you, was this like a person that's about to be like a mentee for you?
Yeah, not even that. It was I mean, I wouldn't even say mentee, but it was more so just him joining like our community.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so like for me, like I don't feel like a person should have to do all of that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like if you're coming for the education. Because at the end of the day, it could be a successful trader and a non-successful trader sitting next to each other. They both gonna know of the same strategy.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's that psychology part that's like different. So a person that is not a successful trader, I feel that they can teach a person how to trade.
Right.
Like I know of a story where a gentleman, he was teach people how to trade. he didn't make over, I'll say 30,000 a year from trading, but he knew how to trade. He taught somebody how to trade, and that person that he taught made $100,000 in less than 4 months. So that's like why I be just telling people, like, it's about the education for real.
Definitely about the education.
Because everybody's different, bro. Like, you know, I could put somebody on and they could make, but I learned this with IML Academy, with Forex stuff. It was people that I put on that made more money than me with trading in like a day. One, because they percentage probably different, bro. This person probably got 300,000 in a bank. He can risk more than I can.
Right.
So it's all relative. Like, it's relative, you know?
Definitely relative. That's what's up, man. I see you 23 for one. I didn't even know that, right?
Yes, sir.
Caught me by surprise. Your mindset, your vision, where you at,
right?
Definitely a whole different, ball game right there. But
appreciate that.
I respect your hustle 100%. You know, I know you said you used to do things before this though, right? So you just full entrepreneur right now.
Yeah.
Willing to do what you got to do to get it done, but then you focus. That's huge, right?
Yeah.
You say you don't even trade when tax season is around.
Yeah, no,
you locked
I
in.
don't trade.
Yeah. That right there tells me a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
because it's like forcing it, bro. I would literally have to force it, and then it's like one of them is gonna slack, either my tax business or my trading. And my tax business for me right now is the most consistent, amount of income. I'm not that type of trader that's gonna finesse or lie or do all of that. Nah, taxes is where I make most of my income from as of right now.
Is it seasonal?
Yes, it is. Okay, the majority of the people come seasonal. Yeah, but it's all year round because it's all about networking. Right now, we had to talk about tax and stuff like that. And you're a type of person where you're not getting a refund back. You understand what I'm saying? It's more so about how much less can you pay. And when people got to pay the government, sometimes they don't file tax for 2-3 years. So it's all about marketing, networking, and telling people, giving people advice on what they can do, which is the business clients and people that ain't filed taxes from 1099s. Yeah, you can make a good amount of money from taxes during the off season, for sure.
Do you believe in making money off of trading and putting it into different things?
Oh, 100%.
Or would you consider more so make your money and live your life off of trading?
It's relative.
It's relative?
Yeah, it's relative. I'm not a person that's like this is what it is. It's all about, what makes a person happy in their life. So if a person just wanted, I love traveling. I am very intentional with making sure I do a multiple amount of trips per year.
Okay.
And USA, no. I want to travel out of the country. I want to see different cultures because it helps out the mind so much with just seeing the way people operate, seeing what people have to go through and what they deal with. And so if a person wants to just get money and travel, I respect them. Same way as I respect the person that want to get money and build up multiple businesses. It's relative on whatever they want. But I do think that a person should take their money out of the market for sure and put it into different streams, because one stream of income, especially only trading, is very emotional. So trading for me right now in my life is not as emotional because I make a solid income from my tax business. So whether I make a penny or not from trading, I'll still be able to live the lifestyle that I live now. And that's very, very vital. I used to be a part of IML Academy, and we talked down on jobs at the beginning. Oh, man, you're working a job.
Every marketing company did that. Oh, my God.
I used to try to down people for it.
Down people for real. I'm sorry. I apologize if I ever downplay y'all back in years, because that was a thing. Damn.
Because now I motivate my students to go get a job.
Facts.
To take away that mental stress. It's all about getting the edge with your psychology. Yes. It's an edge within the technicals, and it's an edge within psychology. Yep. The two main things is one trade a day and getting you some consistent income coming in. You do those two things, you'll be able to bypass a lot of the psychology stuff.
Man, you in the right mindset, bro. This is everything you saying is literally everything I say, but just in your own way. Literally. I say this all the time. The reason why I don't stress how I used to stress or trade every day, or don't even tend to care to trade every day, is because I have different streams of income, and I made sure I do because one, I took it. My message is, if I know I can't control it, I'm not gonna stress about it too much.
Yeah.
And then if I know I don't have too much control in it, only thing I really got control is the mental, and that's obviously that, right?
Yeah.
But you can still lose a trade.
Yeah.
You can have the best mental and lose for a whole week.
Yeah.
Right? Regardless of whatever your rules is. But at the end of the day, if you got your backup source of income, you're like, hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is, and I gotta be the mentality for it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And that's the same mentality you have for business too.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
I mean, I see what you're doing right now. At the end of the day, like you want it to work, but if it don't work, it is what it is. You gotta keep going, you know, like you gotta keep going no matter what. So that's the mentality I think when it comes down to life, period. It is what it is. Relationships, you get with an individual, it worked, okay. It don't work, okay. It's called an abundance mindset. Like you gotta have an abundance mindset. It's like we see how big the ocean is. You can go to the ocean with 10,000 buckets, but I know I still can go to that ocean with 20,000 buckets and fill up all of them. Just having that abundance mindset. Just no lack.
I like that. Well, man, hey, I appreciate you for coming on.
Yes, sir, bro.
Shout out your social media if you can.
Yeah, Real Life Chosen One is my Instagram. I do taxes. I do day trading. I focus more on the mentality. You know, we never talked about my, nickname. You know, I call myself the Chosen One, and it's a mentality that I keep. You know, the chosen mentality of, you got to think about anyone that goes through something. LeBron James. You know, he called himself the Chosen One. In order to be the chosen one, you got to be able to deal with adversity. So I focus a lot on like mindset. You know, I at least drop one video a week when it comes down to mentality.
Yeah, I actually been watching your videos, man. I love how you think.
Yeah.
I love how you think.
As above, so below. If you could, what's that quote? How you do anything is how you do everything. I forgot the exact wording of it, but that's how it goes. I feel like if you are focused, disciplined in business, you're going to be focused, disciplined in trading. You're going to be focused, disciplined in the gym.
Facts.
Yep.
That's what's up, man. I'm going to bring you back on for sure. We just got to talk about some other stuff.
Oh, yeah, know 100. Yeah, we can come back and talk about taxes, bro. Yeah. About how I can help out the traders, that's watching the podcast now with figuring out some better strategies when it comes down to taxes, because we get taxed very, very high. The capital gains are crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So during this span and when we have another podcast, I'll make sure I'm, doing my research and, getting better at that so I can give you all some tips and strategies on that.
I heard it. He's going to come back, so make sure he comes back.
Yes, sir. For
you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But no, I appreciate you, man, for sure. And once again, y'all check out his social media and all his links. I'm going to post it down below.
Yep.
And if this is audio, y'all heard it. Once again, did you wait? I don't think you shout out your Instagram, though, did you?
Yeah. Real Life Chosen One.
Okay, Real Life Chosen One. Did you guys go? You ain't got no other social you want to shout out?
Real Life Chosen One on Instagram. I'm not on Twitter, to be honest with you, but I know as I start to build up my community, I'm going to get on Twitter more because I know it's heavy right now when it comes down to like traders. But I took a step back after IML Academy. I took a step back from just the social life.
Gotcha.
Because trading is very personal.
Yeah.
I feel like, so it's like, I don't want to be on that right now. I want to really be focused on me, becoming the best me, and then putting myself out there when I'm where I want to be mentally. Not even financially, but mentally.
Damn, you just said something, though. You said trading is very personal.
Oh, yeah.
That just reminded me a long time ago, I told myself I am going to stop trading for like 6 months. I didn't really know the reason why.
Yeah.
But now looking back at that, it was definitely because I was too caught up into everything else, everybody else.
Yeah.
That's another thing a lot of traders fail to realize is we see one trader make so much money, so we're like, let me make that money too. Or you would be like, what strategy did you use for the day? How you made 10,000? I lost 10,000.
Yeah.
And they get too caught up in that. So then they take that same mindset into the next day and they be like, well, he did 10,000. I'm going to try to do 10 and then blew their account.
Yeah. It's
all personal.
It's just probability, and that's what the psychologist taught is. It's just probability. You got to look at trading as probability. That's it. It is what it is. Like, that should be your quote before a person looks at the charts. I'm here to trade. It is what it is. But that don't mean just let's put a dumb lot size on there in a structured, disciplined way. It is what it is. I'm going to do everything I can.
Actually, today I actually failed my challenge, my prop firm challenge today.
Okay.
And It was a reason behind that though. I misunderstood their rule of trailing max daily drawdown, right?
With futures, right?
Yeah.
It's very weird.
I misunderstood it,
Man.
but I took the L and I was like, damn, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was, and I'm just like, okay, cool. You know, and man, I don't know how many accounts you felt, but I probably felt like total 20.
Oh yeah,
prop firm accounts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've definitely
Within
felt way more than that.
Oh, okay.
For sure. Yeah.
Like definitely.
I definitely feel way more than that. It's all psychology, bro.
It's
like everybody's
psychology.
is like different. You know, like me, it was at a certain point where like, man, I would buy a challenge and $1,000 challenge. And I would say like, all right, cool, man. I'm gonna do this percentage per day. And man, I wouldn't have that account longer than 5 days. You know?
But why though? Why was it?
Because it would just be them emotions taking control. Like, if y'all watching this right now, you really paying attention, I want you to know that emotions is a biology. Like, it's biology. It's in you. Like, right now, if it's a fly in here flying around and I do this and I try to smack it, it's going to move. It's biology. So it gets to the point where you have to really focus on keeping your composure and not letting your emotions take control over you. When that's not you when you're letting that stop loss run. That's not you when, you know, you're over leveraging that account. That's that inner critic. That's that orphan within you. I'm talking about stuff that
bro,
y'all don't understand because y'all don't take the course.
You
but
gotta speak it.
Your orphan self is basically that kid you that takes a loss. You start crying. That kid you, when you take a win, you get it, you know, hyped. My psychiatrist said that, you know, when you're in that trading floor, there's no need to be happy. And that's not saying don't be sad. I mean, that's not saying be sad. It's just saying there's no need to be happy or sad. Neutral. The Godfather. Poker face. While you in that time. You
That's
know,
crazy because neutral is balanced.
It's balanced. Yeah, it's no room to be either or. You gotta be balanced, bro, because the emotions take control. And when the emotions take control over you, it's a wrap. Like, it's a wrap. And something else, last thing about another strategy taught. He taught us how to trade with a heart monitor. Yes, because your heart
I get
faster.
you. Yeah, I got you.
So you can track.
Wow.
Yes. And there's a lot of really wealthy traders that do it, bro. But these are people that's off the map. They off the map they really focus on like the personal side of trading. Yeah, bro. That's why I say, like, no matter if you're a profitable trader right now, making tens of thousands a month, no matter what, I think it's good to take his psychology course or find some other psychiatrist that can help you out.
What's his name?
Randy Howe.
Randy Howe.
He got so much free content on there. You could really
go on YouTube.
There. Yep. He don't even have an Instagram. He's an older gentleman that he focuses on people that really want it.
You said Randy Howe?
Yep. RANDEHOWELL. Yeah, he got a ton of free content on there. Ton. But yeah, that heart monitor, man, I'm actually just getting into it now, and I'm able to tell the difference.
So what he do on his YouTube?
Huh?
You said he's got a social, right? Social media?
No, he don't have a social media.
Oh, he don't have a social media.
He only got YouTube.
Just YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll check him out. And this is your psychologist, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna check him out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he got so much free content. I would definitely advise you just go on there, look at. Once you watch 5 videos of his free content, bro, you're gonna be sold right then and there. You know, like if you're a person that's really like willing to do whatever to level up, no matter what level you at, like, bro, that man is legit, bro. He is legit.
Yeah, I mean, it's more to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just knowing that alone, that's powerful.
Yep.
Okay. Appreciate that one, because, yeah, I know we all probably going to tap into it a little bit. That's watching, everybody that's watching it, you know, tuning into it. But, man, once again, I appreciate you for coming.
Yes, sir.
Like
bro.
I said, we're definitely going to get you back on the pod and talk more. And then, you know, talk about taxes, talk about mindset in general, not even just trading. And you know, because I got another YouTube channel, so
Okay, nice.
it's called Meet the Success, and that's just about everything. You know
Yeah.
Because success isn't about financially stable and all that. Success is about, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to beat.
Yeah, man.
You know, battles and all that.
Yep, being as happy as you want to be in life. Yep. Yeah.
Yep. All right, y'all. Y'all heard it. Once again, check out all the social media if y'all can. And we'll see y'all next video, boys. So I'm out. Peace.
Stay chosen.